Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Aquarians and it's for September, a little bit over September 2024. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope it helps you, guides you in knowing ahead what's coming, what's going on, what is hidden from you, everything that you need to have peace of mind and understand situations around you. That's the intention I put in these readings when I deliver them to you. So welcome everybody. And thank you all for being here. My dear viewers, prior to the coffee cup, I always meditate and get in contact with the guardian angels of every Aquarian. And I'm given information which I write down on a piece of paper and then transfer them on a better writing and then give that to you, convey that to you right at the end of this reading. So glasses on and let's have a look at your coffee cup. Coffee cup is gorgeous as always. There's always so much hidden in these illustrations. That's why we read these, and they're amazing how they always are so close to the truth. Right, and now I'll begin from the beginning, starting from the beginning. Let's see, what am I seeing? It looks like whatever you're doing now, whatever you're concentrating on now, it's to do, you're doing it all for the future. Something that's going to happen. And that future is next year, 2025. So all your efforts now, everything you're doing, it's like as though you're waiting to complete a task or a destination that you have, and it's all happening earlier than you have anticipated. So that is really the greatest news I saw here. The light is coming in, cutting through your efforts, and your efforts are going to be recognized. Your efforts are going to be rewarded. However, there is a little bit of a difficult decision that you must make. By making this decision, you need to evaluate everything and maybe even reconsider if necessary, if you can. Now, this decision can be about where you are, your location. It could be to do with your location. It could be to do with whether you should stay or go. It could be to do with a job, whether you should stay or go. So it is something in those terms. So you've really got to think about it deeply. You are very strong. You have inner strength and you're stronger than you realize. So you will be able to finally make the right decision. November is shown here on a grand scale, something big happening in November. I see financial relief. I see that you are going to be very contented, very happy with everything. There's a loving care energy of the heavens surrounding you, my dear Aquarius. You are so surrounded with this loving care. And there are people that really care about you also. Your job security, if you're wondering about your job security, I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth that's growing, so you have no problems. There is, some of you are considering doing supportive roles, working in supportive roles, helping others, supporting others. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting, your eyes out there looking and waiting for something. I feel like you want to make a decision, and that waiting is about a decision. You're torn between, what to do. There are great changes for you coming. And there is an important message or a document that's coming that's going to put an end to this not knowing or being torn between two places or two situations. It's going to put an end to a problem. You are going to enjoy your work and learn from the challenges and grow. This is an excellent time for you to do whatever you want to do, especially if you want to start on a new project. But research everything carefully, with attention to detail. That's very important. Be patient and you'll see everything fall into place for you. You don't have to worry. If you are dealing with a lot of documents, just be on the lookout for details. Accepting help is not a bad thing. You are going to be guided as to how to accept help. Accept, people helping you. So I feel like help is coming and you really need to accept it and not let anything stand in your way. Like, do accept it. Right. Okay. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. It's as though something's hidden from you and your higher self is trying to tell you, and you're probably maybe hearing it or not, whatever it is, it's really great. It's something wonderful, because I feel like it's to do with either partnerships or success. Both. I've got both of those. Partnership or success. And inner peace. You are going to have a lot of inner peace. That's why your higher self is trying to, your intuition is trying to push it and tell you so much, because it is going to help you big time. It is going to give you peace of mind. You are so preoccupied with so much. There are people around you are overreacting for in regard to something, but you are quite calm, actually. Maybe because deep inside you know what your intuition is trying to tell you. I'll tell you a clue, because I'm seeing a clue here. It looks like it's to do with a new beginning. They're letting you know a new beginning is coming earlier than you have anticipated, much earlier. So it's time for you to ground yourself, because when this new beginning happens, when it takes place and it's happening earlier than you anticipated, there's a reason I'm talking about it. Because it is to do with your movement, your decisions, your choices to move, to relocate to a better place. So maybe you're planning, say for example, you're planning to move in a year's time, right? And you're working according to that, your savings, your planning to where you're moving, what you're going to buy and what you're going to do. But it's happening, something's happening. And that's what your intuition is trying to tell you. Something's happening and it's going to happen earlier. Say, for example, you've put 2026, right? You've been told by 2026, this situation is going to be ready. You can move in. Just an example. But it's happening in 2025. So what I'm trying to say is that was just an example. It might be happening faster. It might be happening for some of you in November. All I'm saying is that what you're planning to do, it's showing to me that it's going to happen. That's what your intuition is trying to tell you. There's something happening quicker than you anticipate. So as long as you know that, so that maybe you don't take any steps earlier, but take steps in knowing that so that you can work accordingly. You are two hearts, like you are sort of torn between whether you should leave a place or not. That is in your mind a lot. What I'm seeing is luck is going to be supporting this situation. It's going to heal the situation. There's going to be a happy coincidence, unexpected kind of a situation. It might even be a rendezvous with someone that you might meet, a fling or two, you know. But there's good fortune and luck coming your way. This is going to help you big time. It's going to set you free. You're going to have a carefree attitude. There's going to be a great reward. And there may be a fling that might be short-lived at the same time. I'm seeing healing and partnerships doing well. I'm also seeing that you are on a quest. Somebody is coming to you. There's somebody migrating. For some of you, it's migration, it's visa. And for others, it's relocation, migrating, relocating. It's to do with that relocation again. I can see that. But there could be waiting for someone to migrate. You're finally going to know where you're going. That's why you're indecisive about relocating. Well, the changes that are coming are going to be spectacular. And I see that they are going to bring you... Sorry, my dear viewers, just bear with me. Something went into my eye and I'm trying to get it out. Must be my hair. Okay. So, yeah, finally you'll know where you're going, you know, with all the changes that are happening. But there's great news coming. Great, wonderful news coming with this message here. A beautiful message. This message is going to be letting you know some great news, and you are going to be ready to make your decisions. Everything that you were confused about, uncertainties, they all disappear, and you know exactly where you're heading and how you're going to do it. So something quickly is going to happen, and it's going to bring you great news, and that is going to help you reach your destination, like I was saying earlier, than you had anticipated. This could be connected to someone of air energy like yourself, Aquarius. They have Aquarius in them. Now, I'm seeing someone holding a lantern, like a beacon. And I feel like you are the beacon. You are the one. You are either the one, or you are the showing the way to some others. Maybe that's your supporting role, or others are, you are a beacon for them, or others are being a beacon for you to show you the way. Someone wise who sees things deeply is going to be around you. Someone to do with tradition and order, who believes in tradition and order. But at the same time, I am seeing transformations that are ending a chapter of your life and you're moving to another chapter. There are endings. For some of you, there could be a passing, or somebody could be passing, because I do see a small coffin here. Renewal of life, renewal. End of an era at the same time, could be all connected to the coffin. But there is time out. You're taking time out. Maybe it's to heal from something, to heal from the situation, to heal, or to go through the process of, somebody passing perhaps. If you're overthinking things a lot, try to take action. Action is, needed. Action is needed. Your efforts are needed. All that will bring you the success you need. But there is a situation where you have to be very careful, because I do see health issues, illness, fatigue, maybe stress. Something is deteriorating. You've got to be very careful not to overdo things. There may be loss. There may be theft. This is a bad omen when I see mice. There could be a decay. There could be irritation, worry, anxiety. There may be something like that. But that too will change and it'll pass. But it's going to bring on a change. So, wow. This is weird. Why I'm saying it's weird, because a friend of mine who's Aquarius, who just went through something like that, she had mice in her home, and because of mice, she found 2 mice, one dead, one alive. And after that, she tore her house upside down, cleaning it, cleaning areas that she hadn't touched in years, she was telling me. So I just got amazed when I saw the mice, 2 mice, and the change, bringing on some light, shedding some light. And, sometimes when you see something, even might be the worst of the worst, but it does change. So I'm seeing change and freedom and light coming in. So it looks to me like one area of your life is going to prosper right after a turmoil, which could be illness or loss or some sort of irritation. Deterioration or decay. There might be something decaying, and finally, by seeing one mouse, you'll see another that's dead. Just an example of something that was very realistic and happened in the past 2 weeks. So that's incredible. Now, I'm also seeing, moving on from this, a garden, a beautiful garden. And this garden shows that you might be meeting someone in a garden. You might be going to a garden that will fascinate you. You might be going to a place that has a beautiful garden, a massive one. It could be going on a date. It's a situation to do outdoors with a lot of beautiful scenarios. So, some of you are playing the field also here, and to do with relationships, partnerships. So love who you are. You are going to fall in love with yourself and get to know your quality. You are deserving of all the wonderful things, and somehow, you are going to realize that, or come to realize that you're transcending, but your vibrations are transcending. So your higher self, this shows me that your higher self is getting awakened to another level. And when that happens, you are empowered and you get to know how incredible you are. Wonderful things in life are coming to you. They're being offered to you. Prepare for that. In fact, there is someone very creative, very very inspiring, brutally honest and inspiring you to take a look at something. I also feel like this is about choices, and one particular choice is going to bring you a lot of happiness. Could be emotional choices. It comes at a time where you're not seeing things clearly, your judgment is clouded. There is going to be someone that is going to inspire you, even if they're temporary, but they are going to inspire you, and you'll wonder, why did that person come into my life? Why did I have to meet that person? What was it all about? You're rising above many issues. You're rising beyond a lot of issues. And I feel like some of you might be starting a business. Business is taking off. I see a lot of profits. You could be getting a raise. You could be getting a promotion. You could be finding a new kind of, a new section of work is given to you, an extra bit maybe, where there's a lot of profits. I do see careers and spiritual growth. I see questioning life's purpose. What am I doing? Am I on the right mission? Yes, you are. There's a lot of money. Major turnaround in your life, that's for sure, without a doubt. Major turnaround. And I'm seeing a lot of money is coming in. You're taking, stock of your finances and you're amazed. The money that's coming in from investments, from a windfall, from a gift, from inheritance, it's making you really think. It's giving you that deep thinking of what shall I invest in? What shall I do? Who do I talk to this about? So there is a radical change in your money, without a doubt. Some of you could be considering leaving. Interesting. You might be moving between this year and next year, 24, 25. Relocation is all over the place. I just feel some of you are starting this year, but the majority of you will be moving 2025. I see at the end of your cup, which shows this is a time of emotional fulfillment. There's a promise. And on top of money changing and, radically rising, then I'm seeing now your emotional fulfillment. I feel like there's a yes. You're saying yes to someone. You're ready. And somebody is really becoming like almost want to be your hero. You want to be the hero for someone. You want to do everything for them, make them feel so amazing. You're going through perhaps understanding twin flame connections. Something's feeling really right and you're very connected to someone. I see that someone's watching you even or you might be watching someone on social media. Staying close with, with finding out all about you, either you or someone, like together, we either maybe together or maybe somebody wants to see your pictures all the time. So I just feel there is something happening between you and someone that is this connection that is so unlike anything that you've experienced before. So there's a lot of heat here. This person could have Pisces or Aries in them. This person could be Aquarius, air energy, or born in the Chinese year of the rooster, Chinese year of the tiger, Chinese year of the horse. These are the possibilities. Or these Chinese years could be about you. You could be born in the Chinese year of the rooster, dealing with the tiger or the rat and the horse, for example. Now, I'm moving on now towards the Chinese years because I started seeing them. Before I look at the star signs, I'm seeing the Chinese years this time, which is really bizarre. I usually see anyway, I'll talk about it. I'm seeing horses here. There's 5 horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 horses. Chinese year of the horse here is very strong. That shows a lot of Aquarians are either born Chinese year of the horse or they may be dealing big time with with people that are Chinese year of the horse. I'm also seeing you're very connected to the horse. That's what I'm seeing. Very, very. It must be someone that you might be dealing with on a high level in September. The horse. The second one, as high level as the horse, comes second ranking, the one that there was 5, and now I'm seeing 4 snakes. Chinese year of the snake. Many of you could be born in the Chinese year of the snake or could be dealing with someone that is Chinese year of the snake. The snake is all about love and healing and spirituality. So you might be dealing with someone like that. Now comes the buffalo, the ox, someone very loving and giving. The horse was all about freedom and spirituality, by the way. I didn't say that. Now the ox and the buffalo, I see many of them. Yes, there's 3, 4 of them. 4, wow. Everything's 4. That's incredible. Well, the horse was 5. So the Chinese year of the ox or buffalo, if it's yourself or people that you're dealing with, that also is very powerful, and it's all about abundance, the buffalo. And they're usually very, very good looking people. Now, the next one is the Chinese year of the rat. Now, the rat is very much connected to the pig, and right next to it is the pig. And in fact, they're family or they marry each other. So we have the rat, the pig, and then we've got the tiger. Chinese year of the tiger, which is all about strength and courage. And then we've got the Chinese year of the rooster. And the tiger and the rooster, they go exceptionally well together. And finally, we've got the dragon here, Chinese year of the dragon. And the dragon is connected to the snake, and the dragon is also connected to the pig and the goat. Okay, but there's no goat here. The pig was there. Okay, I'm seeing happiness, that you are now at this time prioritizing happiness. Happiness is your priority. You're looking at that, and you've just started. If you haven't started, you better start thinking this way, because it's the most important factor to make happiness as your priority. And second is family. Now I'm also seeing not Chinese ears, what are they called, the star signs. I'm seeing very strong air energy. Aquarius yourself, my dear Aquarius. There's 5 Aquarius here, so it shows to me that Aquarians are dealing, a lot of Aquarians are dealing with Aquarians. Aquarius being the highest level here. So Aquarius, somebody, either yourself, this is you, and dealing with someone that has strong Aquarius in them. And then there's Gemini. As for air energies, a lot of Gemini, so it could be an Aquarius with Gemini in them, and a drop of Libra, not much Libra. Then for earth energy, I'm seeing Virgo. You might be dealing with Virgo on a high level. I'm seeing 3 Virgos, there's 3 Capricorns, and there's 2 Taurus with Libra in them. Very interesting. You're dealing with these people. This Taurus that has Libra in them, you're connected to very much, because Aquarius goes well with Libra, and this is a double. They might not even, themselves might not be aware of this, but I'm just seeing it, and I'm letting you know as I'm seeing it. Now, there's fire energy double here. Sagittarius being number 1. So double fire, somebody that has double fire. Sagittarius, Leo, the strongest, and a drop of Aries. So Sagittarius being number 1 and Leo the strongest. These are the signs that of people that are within them, that you are on a high level dealing with them in September, so that you understand. Then I'm seeing water energy. It could be family also, of siblings. I'm seeing a very, very, very strong 1, 2, 3, 4 Scorpio here, very strong. And then I've got Pisces. There's 3 Pisces, but there was 4 Scorpio, 3 Pisces, and 2 Cancer. So there's water energy. These are the water energies that I'm also seeing here. So different, of course, Aquarians are dealing with different people. Don't forget, you're dealing with friends that you're constantly dealing with, and dealing with siblings, and then dealing with lovers. The lovers first, perhaps family. So when I do this, when I see this at the end, always, I don't explain it, because I've always thought, I've explained it in the beginning, but I should, because there's always new watchers. And this is all about the people that you are consumed with in the month of September and a little bit over. So that's what the intention is usually. And these are the people that you are dealing with on a very high level. And I saw Aquarians dealing with a lot of Aquarians. And the Chinese year of the horse was very, very, very strong. And then we had the pig, and then the rest. Okay, now what I'd like to tell you here is I'm seeing that you are celebrating a great achievement, something you've done. You do deserve an award. I feel like some of you are getting a reward somehow. There is a reward, whether it's a normal reward or a spiritual one. All I know is that soon your journey is changing, and you're completing a mission, a beautiful mission, and that is wonderful. Now, that's the end of that. I'm going to start with the messages that have come to deliver this to you. Glasses off, and let me begin. It shows that luck is going to be on your side. And you know what's amazing? I saw the clover here when I said luck is coming to help you do something. Luck is there. The gift from the heavens is there. Gift from the heaven. That's beautiful. Gift from the heavens. Something about June. Interesting, because there was a lot of Chinese year of the snake after the horse, I remember. And the Chinese year of the snake is connected to June, to number 6, and it's next year, 2025. Something big is happening for you in June. It says here support and respect. So you are going to get support and respect. Could be this is part of your award. Something about Pisces. Someone that has Pisces in them. Interesting. Reluctant. You might be a bit reluctant. That could be a little bit of a fling that you might be having, or you might be reluctant to have a fling with someone that's Pisces. That is a possibility, but being reluctant means that you're hesitant. You're not sure. Not exactly, it says. Not exactly. Something about body piercing. You might see body piercing. You might be thinking of getting some body piercing. I don't know why it's mentioned, but it's there. I've got to deliver whatever I get, no matter how bizarre it may be. And body piercing isn't something that I expect from the heavens to talk about. But you know what? It might be so important to some of you. For example, if you're religious, and some religious people don't believe in body piercing, and say you are planning to get some body piercing, and you started praying and asking, should I get it, or will I still go to heaven? I mean, there are religious matters, just an example. And you're probably getting body piercing, and then no. Oh my God. I was just looking at body piercing, and I got no. So if you've asked the question, there is a no, possibly. It says false. Something is false. So this could be about something else. This could be giving you a clue about someone that's got body piercing, and you're thinking, and you're asking about them. You're not sure, and they're saying no. If you're asking about someone that has body piercing, there's something about no and false. Cynical. Someone that's cynical or being cynical. November. Remember, I saw November. November here again. November. Something big happening. Chinese year of the pig. There were a lot of pigs here. Chinese year of the pig. And confused. Maybe a pig is confusing you. Maybe you're confused about someone born in the Chinese year of the pig. It says crossing over. Somebody's crossing over. This could be migration, what I saw before. Either migrating or somebody passing on, moving on, passing on. So anyway, fatigue and rest. Remember I said there's fatigue because I saw the mice. I said you need rest because you're fatigued. Well, that's being circled here, so it means very important. Like, pay attention to this. And then it says sustenance and support. Sustenance. So sustaining, sustenance means you have to really get support. And they were saying help is coming, and you got to accept it in regard to your sustenance. Now, confusion. Again, if there's confusion, it says if you are confused about things, things are going to clear up. You are going to get support. I'm seeing support all over the place. Very attracted to you. Someone is very attracted to you. Remember I said somebody's watching your social media, your pictures? Well, somebody's very attracted to you. Anyway, somebody that might have muscles maybe, or attracted to your muscles. You might have muscles. It's to do with muscles. Right after the attraction is muscles. Or you need to pay attention to your muscles and support them somehow. Okay. Could be muscular problems that you might be having. They need massaging. Whenever it's muscular, it's massage. Nothing else can be done. Now, the initials that I've got here, I've got twice given the letter G for Georgia, for Greece, 3 times given the letter V for victory, Venezuela, twice the letter J for Japan, Jamaica, X for X-rays, U for umbrella, P for pony, twice S for sweet, for snake, Q for quails, twice I was given the letter A for Antarctica, Alaska, H for horse, honey, twice the letter E for elephant, and ever. Okay. Then I was given 2 numbers. Twice I was given number 5. Number 5 is connected to the Chinese year of the dragon. It is this year, 2024. People that are born in the Chinese year of the dragon, or they could be letting you know something big that you're wondering about or you're consumed with, is going to take place this year. This year is 2024, the year of the dragon. So the dragon. The 5 is also connected to Taurus and Gemini. So if you're dealing with someone that has Taurus or Gemini, you could be dealing with them now. 5 is all about changes, so that you understand what 5 is all about. It's all about changes that are taking place. So changes in this year, changes to do with these signs, Taurus or Gemini, changes, and the dragon, of course, Chinese year of the dragon, a lot of changes taking place from the time you see this all the way to 5 months from now. So from now to 5 months, a lot of changes are going to be taking place. Then I was given twice. This hardly ever happens. 2 numbers and given to me twice. Twice I was given number 9. Now number 9 is about a challenge that you will overcome. And after challenge comes a lot of entertainment and abundance with the 9. It is connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. It is also connected to people that have Virgo or Libra in them. Either one or both. It is connected to, from the time you see this cup, up to and including September and 9 weeks after September, you are going to go through overcoming a major challenge and then having a lot of fun, entertainment, and abundance afterwards. So that is the end of your reading. Wow, my dear Aquarius, that was incredible. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, it does help me big time. And please, please do watch the videos always to the end. That supports me more than anything. And I really appreciate all your help in that regard. Thank you all for being here. God bless you all, and my blessings to all of you.